Hello, everyone. Wow, this song has really insane Athos vibes. Holy shit. I'm just gonna go ahead and add that song over there. All right. Let me open up some stuff, and we're going to find all of these errors, and we are going to tweak these interiors of the books. We're going to be doing a lot of editing today, so I won't get started on sprints until see, this is Bitter Truth Honey Justice 2026, I think. There we go. I won't get started on sprints until I get through this very brief editing stuff, and that'll be easy peasy. So I'm gonna do that. Oh, did they release a bunch of... Oh, no, this is Dominic Donner. This guy sounds... I really love the song. This guy sounds a lot like Unlike Pluto, but he's not. But I hope everybody's having a good day. Let me go back to chapter 1. There was a weird capitalized the. I don't know where it was. I think that was just like my own issue here. Mr. Bubbert, you can't just claw up. I know you're marking my chair because you want to tell me that you love me, but that makes me very sad, Mr. Bubs. Oh wait, this is the wrong chapter. Hold on, I need to go to the right book in this omnibus here, because otherwise this is going to be confusing. Mr. Bubbert, now. Can I? No, this is not it. Amigo. Hello? Actually, I need to find the, and I need to go into... there is a way to do this. Hey, Blaze, what's going on? How you doing? Hi, Caro. Laboo, that's cute. That's cute. There should be an option here. What is this? Case sensitive. Okay, let me look in here. And can I do whole word only? Parent pages, footnotes, whole word. The king. There it is, right there. This is why this is important to look for this shit. It's exactly what I needed. There it is, right there. Weird typo. Okay, I'm gonna cross out the ones that I have an issue with. Nice. Kirby's cute. I was not really ever like super duper into Kirby, but I can respect Kirby. Mr. Bubber, you're making my life very difficult. He's like walking around on my desk. Thankfully, my notes are all really good. This is going to be like a really easy thing to find. Okay, no match. That's good. No match. Perfect. I just wanted to make sure I didn't have any of those dividers. Is that the only time Great War was in here? Oh, okay, well I guess that was like Not a problem. I'm gonna trust it, I guess. Oh yeah, right. I'm gonna go to the very beginning of the document. We're gonna fix this. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I don't know very much about, like, the, like, Kirby universe to know much about it. Okay, let me go actually all the way back to the beginning of this document, or not the beginning. I need specifically this. Doing one final editing pass on this before I publish this. I'm gonna just delete this. I will get better at line and dev editing eventually. This one was kind of quickly written. Something rattled behind her. She landed on the tile roof of another Ott's building. Okay, good. I just use this turn of phrase way too much. They call these crutch phrases. So, apparently this one was mine for this book. You know what I do love about Kirby, though? The music. Kirby has some of the best video game music of all time, actually. Amazing stuff. Hi, Cal, how you doing? Oh my god, wait, hold on. I gotta go reuse my Jeff Bezos sub to you, Cal. Hold on, I'm gonna do it. I got it. I have the power to do this. Come to me, Jeffrey. Yes! Yes! Alright. Brilliant. One day I will be able to actually pay you not Jeff Bezos money. Hi, Shinko. How are you? It has been a minute. I hope you're doing well. Jumped out of his seat. Oh, I think that's the beginning of the book. Okay, so actually that's all the ones that I need to worry about. It was frequent, but not that frequent. This is why we do one final pass always, guys. Always. Oh wait. There it was. Where did it go? God. This is where this is hard. Jeffrey! True. Decently okay is good. I'm glad. There we go. Okay, there we go. how to fix this because nobody caught it. This is why even Stephen King books have typos in it. You can be the most anal person in the entire world and you're still gonna miss shit. Almost there. Once we get done with this, then I'll go into standard sprints and then we can, you know, get this going. Actual sprint time. I only have about 2 little pages. We're already through page 1. 2 little pages of these edits. So the fact that I wrote an 80K work and I have about 12 things, little things to tweak is really amazing. For those of you who have not been in stream in a minute, I am in the process of launching a backer kit campaign for my book Court of Snakes. It's an omnibus edition, and I want to show it off because I have it here. But this is what it looks like. If the webcam will do what it needs to do. Oh my god, why do you not want to focus? Hello? Hello? There we go. This is the book itself. It's got sprayed edges and a fancy dust jacket. The case illustration itself is a different illustration on the inside of the book, which is really fun. And it's also got custom end papers, and it's also got full page color illustrations on the inside. So I am stoked. I'm just really, I can't believe that it's actually happening. So that's my most recent, like, very exciting thing is going on. If you want to follow the project and be notified when the thing goes live in 1 day and 23 hours, you can do so by clicking the link here. It'll just ask for your email, and you can sign up to be notified when it launches. But it's already 65% funded before launch, which is crazy. I'm very excited about it. We're making a lot of, like, really big progress. So I definitely think that this thing is going to get funded. I would like it to be overfunded by around $400 if I can, so I can enter things into contests or cover those entry fees. But in terms of actually getting the thing out, I'm stoked. Still struggling with eyesight a little bit. I found out I have a resistance. Oh, I gotcha. Instant resistance and magnesium deficiency. Oh, I see. My husband also has a magnesium deficiency as well. We found some magnesium gummy supplements, and those help a little bit, but that can be really tricky to deal with. Oh, yeah. Selling home goods and stuff at farmers markets are amazing. It's a pretty intensely competitive scene. But I do like selling things at events. Outside events are hard for me, but like the crowds tend to be really, really nice. Farmers market people are sweet. Who is this? Oh, it's Johnny Hawkins. The AHU. Unfortunately, Johnny had a weird crash out. Now everybody feels weird about him. Oh, this is like in Finnish. Or is this Mongolian? Oh, yeah, it's the Who. Oh, yeah. No, this is in Mongolian. This is cool. I like these guys. Oh, I see what happened here. I was like, why did I flag this? I remember! I love Mongolian throat singing. It's so fucking cool. Oh my god, I'm almost there. And then we can get started. On actual sprints, yeah? That was just a mistake. And then last one, and then this book is officially done. Oh my god, alright, crazy. So the interior of Court of Snakes, Bitter Truth, Honey Justice, and the Omnibus are officially finished. Crazy! Oh my god, I can't wait for this launch. It's going to be amazing. I feel very confident about this book. Alright. So now, let me figure out the best way to do this here. We're going to be working on my science fiction today. So if you are averse to adult themes, with like violence, for example, and like war crimes, this may not be the book to check out while I'm working on it. Let me see what this does. Oh, it's very angry. Hold on, let me see if I can get my editing software to not freak out. Okay, hold on. Before I do anything, because I understand if I open this, what happens if I open another tab? Because I would like Flocus, but I don't want it to get to the point where if I do this, because there's Flocus, I have to get this to look specifically at a specific window. Hold on, let me see. Where's my timer at? Token store, Ko-fi alerts, browser timer. You have to match. Window title must match. And then if I open it up, it should... Can we see the Flocus? Why you do this? Aha! Alright, I got it. And now, if I do that, I should be able to have the other window, the other Firefox window open, and we should be okay, I think. What happens if I open this now? Oh, nothing! Fantastic. Okay, I was like, this does not work in Google Chrome. Like, Chrome actually kind of sucks in terms of high load. So, let's go ahead and get started on sprints today. If you haven't been in sprints before, we roll the dice to see how long we're going to be working for. And then I'm going to be kind of jumping in and working for that set amount of time. And then we can come back and chat. So let me know what you're working on today. Do you have any fun projects going on? Or things like that? I guess before we get started, too, if anybody wants to read it or check it out, I got news recently that my novella Witch in the Woods was a open novella contest winner, which is crazy. It's a prequel novel or novella to my Brady Von Altus series. All 5 of those were 5-star award-winning readers' favorite books. And then now I get to have this fancy badge on Witch in the Woods that says that it was a round 2, a winner for the Open Novella Contest 2026. So if you do want to read this, it's a short read. It's less than 25,000 words. Like, that's all that there is to it, is this little bit of content here. But I think that you guys would really enjoy it. The summary does have all of the like what it's about, and as well as the content warnings, so be sure to read that too if you want to check it out. That's my only other major announcement. C14. We got a 16-minute sprint to start, which ironically was the same sprint that we did last time. Let's go ahead and get some cafe noises going. I love cafe noises. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into this first 16-minute sprint, and then we'll work. And then when I come back, I'll chat with everyone. So good luck. Oh, I saw the word Kikimora and I got sold. Yeah, Caro, it's very loosely inspired. Before I jump in, I will put a massive disclaimer. It is very loosely inspired on Slavic mythology, and it follows a woman who dies and is turned into a Rusalka. So the rules and logic are not necessarily 100% accurate to Slavic folklore, but it does centralize around like Zarkasche, the Deathless. Kikimora is her like title as like the Queen of Fairies and as like a malevolent nightmare spirit. She is a Rusalka herself. Her mom is a Mavka. So I was really inspired by Eastern European folklore for the entire Brady series. I absolutely fucking love Eastern European folklore so much. Chorabash is a major character in this particular franchise, or Chort. I love him too. He's an accountant in my book, so that makes a lot of sense to me. But yeah, if you like Eastern European mythology, you likely will like that. It takes place in 1991 Soviet, or 1994 post-Soviet Ukraine. So it's an interesting transitionary period between, yeah, the old USSR and the new order. So I did a lot of research about that specific period. Some people speak Ukrainian, some people are speaking Russian. So all in all, it was really fun. But hopefully you'll enjoy it. Drawing a turnaround for my character. I've neglected the back view because I hate drawing characters from the back. Honestly, it's important though. You got this. I believe in you. I'll jump back in about 16 minutes and I will talk to everybody soon. Here we go. Alright, this is bananas, but I figured it out. I spent most of that time trying to figure out how to actually work the timer. Let me see, can I not, can you not repeat? I'm actually not gonna do this here. Let me try this again. Because all my settings are very nice, and I like them. But I need this to work. Can I crop this? I don't know if I can. We'll see. I think that's fine. Yeah, the timer is indeed being rude. The problem is every time I click on something else, it randomly will be like, oh, sorry. I'm going to just pause and not display the actual countdown timer. And I'm like, why are you like this? Okay, well, apparently I can crop this. We're gonna figure that out. Oh my god, we have the power. Hold on, this is gonna work out for me. This is gonna be sick. Look at that timer. Okay, so hopefully using in-picture like this will be better. I think it'll be okay. As long as the timer hovers over top of everything else, we'll be good. Give me just a second. I have to go feed this cat, otherwise he's gonna kill me. I'll be right back. Guys, you want to know what the magic of ADHD is? It is the art of getting yourself a bowl of yogurt and granola fucking 30 minutes ago, but you left it on the counter and then you started stream, and you completely fucking forgot that you had yogurt and granola. And so when you go over there to feed the cat, suddenly this magical fucking food appears. And you didn't know where it came from. Crazy. I've officially got less than 50 dev edits to do, guys. I think I'm going to be able to get through it today. Nice. That sounds fun. I don't know if I like this song. That's okay. Bentley. He's such a doll. Bentley's a little lovely man. Specifically, this guy. That's fun. Kirby's character designs are fun. Yeah, Kirby's got such a specifically great aesthetic. Oh, hands are gross. Hands! What is your favorite comfort food, Carol? Oh my god. AVG, please. Mmm. My husband is gonna pick up for me, like, honey lavender matcha and a longanisa burrito, and I'm so excited! Ooh, fried rice, spicy sauce, carrots, green onions, sunny side up egg. Fried rice is love, fried rice is life. If you've never tried Filipino garlic fried rice, you definitely should. It's super easy to make and legit. It's just garlic and eggs and fried rice, but it's a dream. You always eat it with runny egg. I'm such a huge fan of fried rice, though. Oh my god. So good. Now I want fried rice. Mr. Bubber, you're stinky. You pooped and you left a nuclear stank. You don't even care what I'm saying to you. You blink at me with the love eyes, but you smell like booty hole, and I can't do that and eat at the same time. You are so nasty, Mr. Bubs. Hi, Goose. How you doing? Oh, banned from the kitchen. No! Yeah, that's rough. I always have fried rice for breakfast. That's like the most Filipino shit. Actually, truly the most Filipino shit is, like pandesal and coffee for breakfast. But fried rice comes close. Oh, I wish that my finger joint was not inflamed. That would be really cool. Oh, nice. Working on journal spreads. That sounds fun. If you're doing Herkid 3 this year, I have very exciting news, but I won't spoil it for Q. She's working on some really cool merch regarding that. It's going to be amazing. I'm doing pretty okay. I've had some pretty big milestones happen in terms of my own work recently, so that's been exciting. We got a lot of followers on the Court of Snakes Omnibus Edition, which is very cool. And it's 65% funded already, which is insane. And I'm so excited about it. If you haven't signed up for the backer kit yet, you can do so here. And that releases on Thursday. So I'll be doing a special stream on Thursday, drawing Ami, one of the characters from the book. And it'll be awesome. I'll be answering questions about the book, the lore, the universe, the magic system, all of that stuff. And it should be really, really fun. And let's see what else. I just shared also a link to my most recent Brady Von Altus novella, The Witch in the Woods. It just won round 2. It was a winner for round 2 of the open novella contest. There's 3 rounds total. So I made it to round 3. And now the question is going to be: is do I win round 3 or do I win the grand prize, which would be amazing. I hope that it does well. But if you're interested in reading The Witch in the Woods and giving it some upvotes, for those of you who are not familiar with Wattpad, if you do read it, what you'll want to do is when you're reading the book, you'll want to hit this star vote button. That's effectively like giving the story a like. So if you do read it and check it out, be sure to hit that little star so that way I can get boosted in the algorithm as well. But so far, things have been going pretty good. And right now on Sprints today, I'm working on doing a dev edit on Fatal Mechanisms, which is going to be my first book that I'm going to be releasing through Liminal House Press. So I am just stoked. It's been a good time. But let's jump into another sprint. And I'm going to go ahead, roll. $19. We got a 19. And now I can go like that. Yeah, cool. That seems to work okay. Oh, but it freaked out. There we go. I'll just have to reset it every time, which is kind of a pain in the butt, but that's okay. Worth it. All right, let's jump into this 19-minute sprint, and then I will see you guys all on the other side. I will see you later. Here we go. All right, how did everybody do? This book is effectively ballooning. I'm leaving it alone. I'm not worried about it anymore. I had been so concerned about my book being under 98K when submitting to agents, but now that I am going forward with just publishing it myself, I can re-expand on some sections that I had cut or expand on other things that I know need the attention. And honestly, that's way more worth it. Modern agent restrictions suck. So, fuck that. This book went from 98K to now it's almost 102K. So I'm just kind of going through and adding stuff. I've got 44 more comments from my dev editor. So, slowly but surely. Just chilling. That sounds fun, though. Mr. Bubert, why are you so stinky? He's on my lap and he wants me to hold him like an otter and pet him. Mr. Man, you smell like stinky poop. Why do you smell like stinky poop? You're a nasty old man. I got done playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey recently, and that game was a fucking disaster. Talk about a massive fucking flaw in narrative writing. It was really bad. I'm opening up an iced tea by Liquid Death, and this iced tea is Pop-Tart flavored, and it's fucking delicious. It is amazing. I'm legit turning it into mush. Sometimes being mush is okay. You know? That's alright. But yeah, true, Goose. I'm the same way. Like, I have to lay out all of my journal planning in paper first. Or on pencil first on paper. Because, like, yeah, no way in hell. People who go in with just, like, a pen, I admire, but I am afraid of them. Well, a lot of this music that is being suggested ain't that great. Guys, I have to say, I love looking at the difference between Gen Z and millennials and how we talk about ourselves, because I recognize I'm fucking ancient, right? And if I'm giving an introduction of who I am and what I do, I'm like, this is me, these are the things I love, these are the kinds of art that I make. This artist's bio on Spotify is, "Hi, I'm Xtina. I grew up in Texas, Xtina grew up in Texas and lives in LA, now roughly 5'4", Filipino, Chinese, Mexican, Norwegian, sings and plays violin, peaked silver 1-inch Valorant, frowny face. Favorite Pokemon is Turtwig, gluten intolerant." All of that is one sentence with no punctuation and all lowercase, and I'm like, bro... Her music is fine, so this is definitely no shade to her creative talent. It's just super fucking funny. I like the Dr. Death sparkling water. Yeah, normally I'm familiar with their sparkling water, and then I had a chef friend recommend this to me. He is a nerd and loves Pop-Tarts. And what surprises me the most about this is that when you drink it, I'm like sommeliering this thing. What's impressive to me is that you get the strawberry flavor of the filling of the classic strawberry Pop-Tart, followed by the smoothness of the black tea, and then there's this buttery quality that's on top of that that tastes like the buttery pastry itself, and it is a flavor trip. Whoever chemically designed this flavor gets an A+. This shit's insane. And it's sweetened with stevia and agave, so you're not really getting like hit with a bunch of sugar, but it's so wonderfully sweet, but it doesn't have that synthetic like stevia flavor. I recognize stevia is like it's an actual like plant extract, but sometimes it can have this really funky back bite to it. I don't like it very much. Yeah, it's good. I had to order it off of Amazon. I had to get a whole case of it. But I trust my friend, and he was like, bro, you're not going to regret getting an entire case of this shit. And I was like, okay, I will trust your weird ass. You have not led me astray before. And long story short, he was right. So it's very good. You got to Peaches. That's exciting. That sounds delicious. Yeah, that sounds amazing. I am on page 355 out of 459 on this thing. And I'm glad I get to give, like, Atari a little bit of room to breathe. I shared some of my favorite quotes from this thing in the writing share yesterday. And, like, Atari is the only fucking thing that keeps my body going. I swear to God. This is my favorite. People are like, why do you like this character? Atari's my stream avatar, right? This is the section I edited yesterday. The television screen went black and eerie in sudden silence. Then a winking emoticon burst onto the display, glitching violently. Taking me home without a first date? Atari's voice burst from the speaker, light and flirtatious. Ooh, naughty robot! He sprang up, his grief replaced by a manic energy, and he began wrecking what was left on the bar. A catastrophic emotional overflow overtook his systems, his core programming in ruins as it cycled through corrupted personality files. Like me, he was broken. He finished his tantrum, dusted off his hands, and turned to me. Hi, I'm Atari. He, him. He extended a crude metallic hand. Always wanted to meet a member of Daft Punk. Favorite sex position? Magic Mountain. I stared, unmoving. The programming that ran him was likely corrupted beyond repair. I looked to Ilya for a diagnostic, but he offered nothing. The android's hand hung in the air before a sad womp womp played from his speaker, and he withdrew it. Whatever, let's go, losers. I have some stuff to grab from my apartment, then we can get the fuck off this rock. I love him so much. My pronouns are he, him, and my favorite sex position is Magic Mountain. Sakita's like, what the fuck? I'm scared. I have the fear. I must protect Atari at all costs. I have a real good feeling about this one winning the Waddies, maybe. Oh, we actually got a long, Oh, I actually probably didn't need to do this. No, I gotta reset this. We're gonna do that. I'm gonna do in picture, and then I gotta go over here, and then I gotta go like this. Can I just quickly reset this source? How do I do that? Is there a way for me to do that real fast? No. That's okay. I'm so excited for this book to come out. This is going to be one of the longest books I've ever released, actually. This one's kind of chunky. $44 more edits. It'll go. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and jump back into this 21-minute sprint. So good luck on everything that you're working on, and I will be back in just a few. Here we go. Hi, hi. All right. Thank you so much for that 45 stream streak, Chips. You are amazing. Enjoy your time at work. Hi, Lava. How you doing? Sorry, I was in the middle of a sprint. This book is now officially 102K. That's okay. I am face deep in developmental edits for this book. But I now have only 36 edits to make. I'm on like chapter 37 out of something, out of like 40 something. So pretty good. Not bad. It could be worse. Could be worse. We got it. I didn't journal. A Discord I'm in asked the question of the day. Craziest customer complaint. Oh, God. Oh, my God. My favorite one is from back in the day when I used to work at this Japanese fast casual restaurant called Tokyo Joe's. So think like Chipotle, but Japanese American food. And their whole thing was that their food was really, like, they were hitting the organic and natural foods wave before the like food craze had really taken off. So this was like a decade ago, actually more than a decade ago, 15 years ago. Jesus Christ, I'm old. It was a long time ago, and on the sign they had a like description of all of their different types of meats. So like, for example, if you were to get the salmon, it would say wild caught underneath it, right, to describe the natural food buzzwords that associated with the food. So the chicken, underneath it, it said the method, or like the type of chicken it was. So it was white chicken, all natural, grilled, right? So it's all natural chicken and it's grilled. I had a white lady come up to the counter and she was like, I'd like a bowl with white chicken. And then she looked at the menu for too long, looked me dead ass in the eye like she had seen the direct bowels of Satan himself, and went, oh God, grilled, not all natural. And I was like, ma'am, did you really think that I was gonna give you uncooked chicken breast? Ma'am, I'm not gonna give you medium rare chicken. So I think about that every day. I also think about the old men, particularly the old white Coloradan Air Force Academy men, like retired Air Force guys that would come in and they would always say edamames instead of edamame. I'm like, Jesus Christ, it was hard. It was hard. I suffered at that job. Kids would just dump whole ass fucking like bowls of rice on the floor. Parents did not give a shit. I also had a boss that would take like 30-minute smoke breaks at that job. It was not great. It was a weird place. I love their food though. If you're ever in Arizona or Colorado, get some Tokyo Joe's. That shit slaps. The guy that owns the franchise is like really, really nice. I'm trying to think of any other like really weird things that has ever happened to me. I mean, I got a lot of weird shit now that I'm doing like editing work, but that's to be expected. Or like you always have weird commissions come through. Some people are just fucking weird. Oh my God, my fave is when a customer ordered soup. You have them on burners, saw the put soup in the bowl, proceeded to leave the store, threw his receipt in the air dramatically, and called about an hour later to complain about me microwaving the soup. What the fuck? Oh my God, it's like, do you have eyes? This is a pot. Like, what the fuck do they think they're doing at, like, Panera Bread? Like, what is happening? I am so confused.
Didn't ask for the refund. Keep it as a tip. It was in the system. I could not keep it. Yeah, like what? There's so many things happening. It's like that's not how POS systems work, man. Like what? 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 God, that hurts. It hurts me. Goose, it hurts. Oh. No, I don't like that. Yeah, I'm trying to think of like any other real bad ones that I had. Yeah, that's literally physically painful. Oh my god. Yeah, like sometimes customer service nightmares can turn out to be kind of like a blessing in disguise. Like at one point when I was working at Joe's, because it's like a Chipotle style restaurant, right? You go up to the counter, you order your stuff. They do deliver it to the table, like you take a number and they'll deliver your order over to a table, like at a Schlotsky's or something, same kind of vibe. Um, but it's definitely not a sit down restaurant by any means. Like there's no wait staff. It's not like a Chili's or like a Denny's, right? But I had a very large Arab family come in at some point, and they clearly were visiting. I think they were probably visiting like a cadet at the Air Force Academy, so they're all speaking Arabic. And they sit down, and I think that what they expected was a sit-down restaurant experience, like at a Village Inn or at, literally any sit-down restaurant in the U.S. And so they kept flagging me over to their table to take orders for them. And then I had to go back to the register and put those things in. And my boss at the time was like, yo, just tell them to come up to the counter. And I had to explain to him, I was like, they don't understand, right? They speak Arabic. They don't really speak English. So in order for them to have a good experience, I'm okay running back and forth and doing a waitress job effectively to get this to happen. And he was like, dude, I wouldn't be wasting my time on that shit. He was like being low-key racist. And I was like, bro, this is fine, you do you, what the fuck ever. Because they were having like a graduation party or something, it was like the whole family. There was like literally 18 people in a restaurant that has a max capacity of like 32. Okay, so by the end of the night though, those guys left me a $200 tip. We weren't allowed to take tips at Tokyo Joe's, like it was quote against company policy. I shoved that shit in my apron and I was like, you know what? It was worth the suffering. They stayed until after closing. It was like 10 p.m. The restaurant closes at like 9. I was like, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Oh my god. What sandwich has the least amount of sugar but the most amount of protein? I can't. Well, and it's kind of funny because it's like, just get something without a bunch of dressing on it. You know what I mean? Like if you the real answer, the correct answer to that question is it is a piece of lettuce stacked with like 18 stacks of like sliced turkey on the inside and cheese and nothing else. That's the answer to that question. Cuz bread has sugar in it. Like you need the sugar in the bread in order to make the bread like function as bread chemically. Like you'd have to get like an unleavened bread, like lavash or like a pita wrap, like a pita wrap. That would be okay. But like if you really want maximum protein, I'm gonna need you to take an 18 stack slices of turkey breast and shove it directly in your mouth. Yeah, right, buddy. This is a sandwich shop. You're like, I hate to break this to you, but I can't. Yeah, that's hard. Now, another bad one. I'll end with this bad one before I jump into the next sprint. But another bad one that I got was this dad wanted to order sushi for his kid. So this place also does sushi to some degree. And their sushi's actually fire, really good. They use like real crab meat instead of imitation crab sticks in their California rolls and stuff. It's actually very nice. Depending on the sushi chef that you have. Not all restaurants are created equal for sure. But the dad was like, can you wrap the sushi in anything other than seaweed? My kid doesn't like nori. And I was like, okay, sure. We can always, wrap it. We have our other option is soy paper. And he was like, oh, that might be better because the nori is too chewy. and I was like, the soy paper is going to be worse. The soy paper is really, really chewy. And he was like, no, it should be fine. It should be fine. And I was like, are you sure? Because it's probably going to be worse. And he was like, no, you just got to trust me. Soy paper is going to be better. And I was like, okay. So then the chef made it with the soy paper. It's pink. It's very cute. Put the soy paper in front of the kid. The kid is like, probably like 7. She puts it in her mouth. Probably has some kind of like either 1, food sensitivity, 2, texture ick, something, right? I understand where this kid is coming from. But the soy paper touched her mouth. It was hard for her to chew. She immediately gagged, projectile vomited in the restaurant. And I was like, I told you. I told you, bro. I told you. I told you. And I felt so bad for the kid because I'm sure she was really excited for the food. And like my other suggestion was going to be to just put it on top of a bed of rice, like make it effectively chirashi style or like poke style. But the guy was like so insistent on it being a roll that I was like, okay, fuck it. This is going to be bad. So yeah, long story short, that was very sad. Very sad. I hate working customer service though. People are literally so dumb and that's... We all suffer. And on that note, we're going to... Does that work? No. Damn. There we go. Let me go back over here. Do I have the ability to reset stuff? There's gotta be. Oh, I can just go like this. Oh, that's better. Okay, I can fix it that way. That makes that way faster. Long story short, listen to the staff, right? Well, it's like, I hate to be that guy, but it's like, I've eaten so much fucking Japanese food. I don't know. He was a dumb white guy, that's all I gotta say. And I myself am also a dumb white man, so there's no fucking excuse. I'm like, learn, get good. Fucking A. I hurt. I physically hurt. It hurts me! It hurts me! But yeah. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and jump back into this next sprint. This likely will be our last sprint of the day. So good luck for the next 23 minutes, and I will see you soon. Here we go. All right, how did everybody do? I like Stardust. She's like one of my favorite ambassadors of Aurora in this particular piece. All right, so now I am close to 103k words. But we did it, though. Pretty good. Let me look at my schedule for today. Oh my god, I have a whole free afternoon to myself. That shit's crazy. I mean, fuck, I could just keep sprinting. That's up to you guys. Do you want me to continue to hang out on stream? Because for once in my fucking life, I actually don't have anything to do tonight, which is crazy. So I could continue to stream if you guys want me to, or if you guys are all done and tapped out, that is totally fine as well, and I can just, like, be done. Hi, Gabby. How you doing? How are you today? Cool. Yeah, I can keep going. I don't even care. I am locked in. Like, effectively, all that I have to do for the rest of this is now I'm down to 27 more edits, and then I probably will end stream at that point once I get through that, because then I have to start to go back to the beginning and actually line edit the thing. But it's going. It's happening. I'm doing pretty okay. I've been having a lot of, like, really great stuff going on lately. The first big thing is that my special edition omnibus for Court of Snakes comes out in 2 days on Thursday, so I'm very excited about it. I have the final book, and it's very pretty, and it has all sorts of fun stuff like custom end papers. It's got a custom case that has a different illustration on it, and sprayed edges, a little like ribbon bookmark, and most importantly, it also has full page color illustrations in it. So I'm just absolutely stoked. I've never been able to make a book like this. This is just like, yeah, for the first time I'm like, oh my god, this is my art. You know, it's like I can see the vision. It's happening. But that comes out in 2 days over on BackerKit. So if you want to sign up to be notified when that launches, that information is over in the Discord. Or if you go on to BackerKit, you can actually find the project super easily because we are in a really good position with this project. If you go to the BackerKit homepage, over on the left here is Book Bazaar Summer Bonanza. It's this thing right here. You click that, and then you click Fantasy, and then you click My Book. There it is. Bada bing, bada boom, and you can back it right there. It hasn't launched yet, but you can indeed find this bad boy
over there and then follow the project, which is very cool. So I'm in this with a bunch of really amazing authors, and it's very sick. So I'm feeling pretty good about it. I'm excited for it to come out, but I'm also nervous about the launch. We're like 65% funded before the launch actually has happened, though, and that's insane. I've never had such a good lead on the project itself, so I'm stoked. And then I also learned that my novella Witch in the Woods just won the open novella contest on Wattpad, or one of the rounds, and I'm very excited about it. So if you want to read that for free, that's over on my Wattpad, and you can find The Witch in the Woods on my website as well. But I'm doing pretty alright. Otherwise, I feel pretty good about it. So just gearing up for a lot of really big stuff. Getting ready to move. We're in the middle of trying to settle an apartment, and I think we're going to be okay. Hold on, I gotta reply to my boss here so that way he can get this. I gotta do some math. I gotta do a conversion. Okay, cool. I'm trying to get my boss, speaking of moving to Canada, I'm trying to get my boss to write me effectively a letter that's like, yes, this person does indeed work for me. I thought that this guy said that he was going to limit the amount of vendors at this event, but I also have a con this weekend. Where am I at? 25. Oh, thank God, right by the door. Oh, yes. Oh, I'm in such a good fucking spot. Oh, yes! Where's Cat? Where's the jerky? Where is the jerky? They normally put him right inside. I'm not seeing his list here, him on the list here. But I'd be willing to bet. Okay, thank God. I love being right by the door and right by the bar. Perfect! Perfect! I gotta go pick up some books from Stephanie to sell. But yeah, I don't know. It's been busy. It's been busy, but it's been good. But let me roll for this next sprint. I might as well just keep going. I'll go forever.
And by that, I mean until I finish actually editing this book. I'm now on page 377 of 462, so about 100 pages left. Okay, it's about, I rolled a 21, so I'm just going to keep this 23-minute sprint because I am lazy. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into this next sprint. But let me know if you guys need any links for my upcoming projects or anything, and I can send them over, especially if you're over on YouTube. I have to open things up and send them, but that's okay. I am willing to do that. But otherwise, I'm going to work for 23 minutes. Let me know what you've been up to in the comments, if anything exciting has happened, whether that's like projects or just fun stuff going on, and I will talk to you in just a little bit. Here we go. All right, how did we do? Welcome back, Goose. Yay! We love a good drinky drink. I hope you enjoy your liquid death. Now we can be twinsies. This book is now 103k words. Oh my god. Well, that's all right. I have how many edits do I have left? 23. I'm effectively going to be streaming until I'm done. I have nothing left to do for the rest of this afternoon, so I'm just going to kind of keep plugging until I'm done with these edits. But I think I'm making it happen. Atari's got mad mental illness, guys. It's so sad. This is the hardest shit to write. Atari is one of my favorite characters of all time, but he is very mentally unwell. Yeah, it's going. It's happening. I do need to post a TikTok, though. Let me do that real fast. Ooh, and then I might write some words. Look at that. Journals are hard to, like, put together, though, to be honest. I typically don't have a lot of patience for it. I just genuinely get, like, super, bored, and I want it to be done. And I'm like, I need this to be done yesterday, and I'm still trapped in hell. This is what pain feels like. I did it. I posted the tickety talk. Look at that. I don't even know what... I'm on page 385 out of 464. I'm making it happen. Dev edits fucking suck. They take so long. But I feel like my dev edits are actually not that bad. I just needed to fix the pacing. This second portion was, like, really fast. I finished the cover because I wanted to be pretty, and now I'm slowly trekking through the spreads. Oh my god. What a mood. What a mood. It's probably why I don't really typically do dev edits on my stuff, because I want it to be done. But this particular book is like, it's rough. I've been working on this thing since 2018. It's very rare for me to have a project that I'm like rifling through or sifting through for longer than like 2 or 3 years. So this asshole is truly one of the more painful things I've worked on. I'm almost there, though. Hopefully the actual line edits won't end my life. All the same. Society. God, I love the harmonies in this song. They're so pretty. All right. Let's see what we got. I feel like I'm so locked in with these edits. Hopefully people won't be traumatized by this book. It does have a good ending, but like... Okay, we got like a different... We got more minutes, so I'm actually gonna go in and do that. This is the longest sprint we've had today. It's gross. But I think we should be in a good position. It's going to be kind of scary trying to sell all these things from Canada, but we're going to make it happen. We're going to make it work. We're going to do it or something. We're going to make it happen. I'm confident. You can tell I'm definitely not afraid that I'm going to totally fuck this up as a publishing house. I am scared. If anybody's got a novella or something that they want to publish, let me know, because I definitely would love to be able to publish somebody's novella. I don't do short stories right now, but... Alright, well, we're going to have an ad that starts in about, like, 30 seconds, so I'm just going to go ahead and jump into this next 28-minute sprint. I'm tired and I need the zest for life. I need somebody to electrically shock the zest back into me. So here we go. I'm just going to keep plugging. I got this. I got to just keep screaming. Here we go. Atari. Also, everybody should hydrate. Jace is the best, and he brought me matcha. And most importantly, a longanisa burrito. I will write an Atari book one day. I'll get there. Oh my god, give me this fucking burrito. Give me the longanisa. 9 more pages to sketch. Oh, you're making progress. Oh my god, longanisa. Oh my god. Burrito. Oh my god, losing my mind. That's me. That's me journaling, though. I get it. Oh my god, this longanisa burrito is gonna save my life forever. It's a good time to take a snack break. If you haven't had snacks in a second, you should eat snacks. I have 20 more dev edits to do. To be honest, I may do one more and then end stream just so that I can lock in. But I think the progress has been good today. God, we don't deserve Filipino food. Holy shit. Trying to figure out if I want to do a live reading of this on the stream before I post it to Wattpad. I don't know. Because if that's the case, I have to do some interesting shit. Oh my god, this burrito's so good. Why? Why? Oh god. The violence. Oh my god, I know. I have it on the sticky note, Cal. I have it on the sticky note in front of me to add the snack redeem. I'll do it, I promise. You're right, though. We need one. So, question. I don't know how many people are in the chat. I think not very many. But would you guys be interested in a live reading of Fatal Mechanisms before I publish it to Wattpad? As like one final beta read? Or would you guys prefer to read it on your own? Okay. I saw a very fast yes. Goose is like, yes, do it. Okay, I'll have to post a poll. I do love doing the live reads though. And I feel like there's so many great characters that have wonderful voices in this. I'm fucking. This is probably, if people are like, what is the thing you're most proud of making? It's this. I love Brady to death, and I'm glad that I have that series, but this thing is pretty fucking insane. I likely will be posting a poll in the Discord to, I don't know, go over, best days and times to do this. I don't know. What's tricky about this is I have to get this done by July 15th. And I need to then submit to Wattpad and then immediately go into the Waddies. Normally, my books are like 80K, so if you can imagine, it took us 4 2-hour streams to read Court of Snakes 2, which means that it will likely take 5 or 6 2-hour streams to read Fatal Mechanisms. Which means I likely would need to do 2 or 3 4-hour streams of reading. Yeah. I know, I can do math. Either 3 4-hour streams or 2 6-hour streams to get through the whole book. So, if that's something that you all would want to do, where we, instead of breaking it up into a bunch of little streams like I did, we could break it up into 2 massive streams on days that people are available, because now my work schedule has pretty dramatically slowed. So I can fit something like that in. That might be the way to go. But I think this is going to be my last sprint. If you guys have any preferences for days on which to do that, like effectively the stream of all mega streams, the VODs, of course, will be available for people to listen to afterward, but if you guys have any day preferences, let me know. This one is going to be a tiny sprint. So, think about it. Let me know when would work best for you. If there's any specific days in June that work great, let me know. And then I'm going to jump into this sprint. So, here we go. All right, how did everybody do? Okay, I am now finally to chapter 40. This is hard. This is like, I think working on his section is like one of the hardest parts of this. I did 2 more pages. God, you are speed. You are so quick. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and go so that I can finish up this. I'm now on page 403 out of 464. So I am making progress. It's just very, very slow. So I'm going to go ahead and continue to do this. Oh god, it's terrifying. Get out of here. I'm going to go ahead and continue to work on this. And see if I can just push through. Hello? Yeah, see if I can just push through this, and I don't know. Hopefully I'll be able to get into the line editing stage, because what I need to do is I need to get through line editing, and then I can figure out what days in June we want to do those 2 6-hour streams. They will be the longest streams of all fucking time. But at the very least, I'll be able to give this one final out loud beta read before I submit it to the Waddies, and then cross my fingers and hope that this is the thing that rockets me into some semblance of success. I really do think that this thing is the best thing I've ever written, and I'm hoping that other people will see it and fall in love with it as well. So thank you for hanging out. I really do appreciate it a lot. You guys are amazing. I hope you too have success throughout your day. And good luck working on whatever it is that you're doing. I'll be back tomorrow for one Heaven's Equal day. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good night, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.